Have you ever sat down at a poker table and had absolutely no idea what was going on? Like, everyone around you is totally cool and confident, throwing chips around, talking about the river and the flop, and you're just sitting there thinking, wait, are we fishing? What river? What is happening right now? Here's the thing, and this might blow your mind a little. Texas Hold'em Poker, the most popular card game on the entire planet, is actually way simpler than people think. I know. Everyone acts like poker is this mysterious, super complicated game only geniuses can play. Wrong. The rules? You can learn them in one video. Today, right now. We're breaking down everything. Hand rankings, the betting rounds, the pre-flop, the flop, the turn, the river. All of it, nice and simple. And we've got a full hand rankings chart coming up that is going to save you so much confusion. Stick around because by the end of this video, you're going to be dangerous at your next game night. Let's get into it. Okay, so first things first, Texas Hold'em is a type of poker. And poker, at its very core, is a card game where you're trying to do one of two things. Make the best 5-card hand at the table, or convince everyone else that you have the best hand even when you totally don't. That second thing, that's called bluffing, and honestly, that's kind of the whole vibe of poker. Texas Hold'em is the most popular version of poker in the world. When you see poker on TV and movies at a casino, yeah, that's almost always Texas Hold'em. It's played at the World Series of Poker, in big fancy casinos in Vegas, and also at your buddy's kitchen table on a Friday night with a bag of chips and some questionable decision-making. So what do you need to play? A standard deck of 52 cards, some chips or coins for betting, and anywhere from 2 to about 10 players. That's it. No special board, no weird pieces, just cards and people. Here's the big picture of how it works. Each player gets 2 secret cards that only they can see. Then, over the course of the game, 5 community cards get placed face up in the middle of the table that everyone can use to build their best 5-card hand. The player with the best hand, or the last person who hasn't given up, wins all the chips in the middle. That's the whole game, basically. Before any cards are even dealt, 2 players have to put some chips into the pot. This is called posting the blinds. Think of it as a little forced starter bet just to get the action going. The player sitting directly to the left of the dealer puts in the small blind. The player to the left of that person puts in the big blind, which is usually double the small blind. So if small blind is $1, big blind is $2. Easy math. And speaking of the dealer, in Texas Hold'em, there's a little disc called the dealer button. It moves 1 seat to the left after every single hand. This way, everyone takes turns being in the dealer position. Fair for everybody. Hey, really quick, if you're picking up what I'm putting down here, do me a solid and hit that subscribe button right now. This channel is all about breaking down games, card games, board games, party games, in the simplest, most fun way possible. No confusing rule books, no boring explanations, just clear, easy breakdowns so you can actually go enjoy the game. Hit subscribe and tap the bell so you don't miss a video. Okay, back to poker. It's about to get really good. Alright, once the blinds are in, the dealer gives every player 2 cards face down. These are your whole cards, your secret cards. Guard them with your life. Nobody else gets to see them, just you. Now, here's the cool part. Over the next several rounds, the dealer is going to reveal 5 community cards in the middle of the table. Every single player at the table can use those community cards, combined with their own 2 whole cards, to build their best 5-card hand. The player with the best hand, or the last person who hasn't given up, wins all the chips in the middle. That's the whole game, basically. Let's walk through the 4 betting rounds one by one. Think of these as 4 acts in a little poker drama. Each one gives you more information, more choices, and a little more tension. By the end, you'll know whether your hand is amazing or if you should have just stayed home. Round 1 is the pre-flop. After everyone peeks at their 2 whole cards, betting starts with the player to the left of the big blind and goes around the table.
Each player has 3 choices: call, match the big blind to stay in, raise, put in more chips to make everyone else pay more, or fold, throw your cards away and sit this round out. No shame in folding. Betting goes all the way around until everyone is acted. Then it's flop time. Think about it like this. You just looked at your secret cards. Got 2 aces? That's the best possible starting hand in all of poker. Raise it up, baby. Got a 2 and a 7 of different suits? Yeah, just fold that. No need to be a hero.
Round 2 is the flop. The dealer slides 1 card aside, face down. That's just called burning a card, a classic card game tradition, and then flips 3 cards face up in the middle of the table. This is the flop. Now you've got 5 cards to look at, your 2 whole cards plus these 3 community cards. You're starting to see what kind of hand you might be building. Another round of betting happens here, and there's a new option now called check. If nobody has bet yet, you can check, basically saying, "I'm good for now, I'll wait and see." It's like a free pass to see the next card without risking chips. But if anyone bets, everyone else has to call, raise, or fold. Same rules as before. Round 3 is the turn, sometimes called 4th Street. Same thing. The dealer burns 1 card, then flips 1 more community card. Now there are 6 cards in play, your 2 plus 4 community cards. Another round of betting. Call, raise, fold, or check. The tension is really starting to build now. Some people are loving their hand. Some people are sweating. Some people are bluffing and hoping nobody notices. It is absolutely glorious. Round 4 is the river, the 5th and final community card. The dealer burns 1 last card and flips it over. Last round of betting. This is where the big decisions happen. This is where someone goes all in and you've got about 10 seconds to decide if they're bluffing or holding the best hand possible. Once all bets are settled, if 2 or more players are still in the hand, we go to the showdown. Everyone flips their whole cards face up. Best hand wins the whole pot. So, to recap the whole flow: pre-flop, flop, turn, river, showdown. 4 betting rounds, 5 community cards revealed in stages, 1 winner. That's a complete hand of Texas Hold'em poker. Okay, this is the section. Hand rankings. This is the most searched thing about poker for a reason, because if you don't know which hands beat which, you literally cannot play. So let's fix that right now. We're going from worst to best. 10 hands total. Let's go. Number 10, the worst, is high card. You've got absolutely nothing. No pairs, no matching suits, no sequence. Your hand is literally just your best single card. This loses to everything. Number 9 is 1 pair. 2 cards of the same value, like 2 sevens. Common, not super strong, but it beats a high card. Number 8 is 2 pair. 2 different pairs, like 2 sevens and 2 kings. Better, starting to look like something now. Number 7 is 3 of a kind. 3 cards of the same value. 3 jacks? Now that feels good. Number 6 is a straight. 5 cards in numerical order, any suits, like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Doesn't matter what color or suit, just 5 in a row. Number 5 is a flush. 5 cards all of the same suit, like 5 hearts. They don't have to be in order, they just all need to match. This one trips people up constantly. A flush beats a straight. Remember that. A lot of beginners get confused here. They think 5 cards in order sounds better than 5 cards in the same suit. But nope, flush wins. Same suit beats same sequence. Tattoo that on your brain. Seriously, if you remember nothing else from this entire video, remember flush beats straight. You will save your chips. You're welcome. Number 4 is the full house. 3 of a kind plus a pair, like 3 queens and 2 fives. Seriously strong hand. People get very excited about full houses. Number 3 is 4 of a kind.
4 cards of the same value. 4 aces? Yeah, you're probably winning that hand. Probably. Number 2 is the straight flush. 5 cards in numerical order and all the same suit, like the 7, 8, 9, 10, and Jack of spades. Incredibly rare, incredibly powerful. And number 1, the absolute best hand in all of poker, is the royal flush. A straight flush using the 10, Jack, Queen, King, and Ace, all the same suit. Some people play poker their entire lives and never get one. If you get a royal flush, you are allowed to make a scene. Here's the full ranking one more time from worst to best. High card, 1 pair, 2 pair, 3 of a kind, straight, flush, full house, 4 of a kind, straight flush, royal flush. Screenshot that, write it down, put it on your fridge, whatever you need to do. Tip 1. Position is everything. The later you act in a betting round, the more information you have. You've watched everyone else bet or check already. That is a real advantage. If you're in the dealer position, enjoy it. Tip 2. Don't play every hand. This is the most common beginner mistake. People stay in with garbage cards hoping the community cards will save them. Sometimes they do, usually they don't. Be patient. Fold the junk. Wait for good cards. Patience is a weapon in poker. Tip 3. Watch people, not just cards. Poker is absolutely a people game. Does someone suddenly bet huge after being quiet all night? Are they avoiding eye contact, fidgeting? These little hints, called tells, can give you clues about whether they've actually got something or if they're bluffing. Tip 4. Bluff smart, not often. Yes, you can win a hand with terrible cards if you convince everyone else to fold. It's one of the coolest feelings in all of gaming. But bluffing too much, that's how you blow through all your chips in 20 minutes. Use it like a seasoning, not the whole meal. And that is Texas Hold'em poker, people. From posting the blinds to the river card, from a measly high card all the way up to the legendary royal flush. You now know how to play one of the most popular card games in the world. Seriously, that's awesome. Go enjoy it. If this video helped you, please hit that like button. It takes 1 second and makes a huge difference for the channel. And if you want to keep learning games the easy, fun way, subscribe and hit the bell so you catch every new video we drop. Got questions about poker or any game? Drop them in the comments. I read every single one. And if you know somebody who's always wanted to learn poker but keeps putting it off, share this video with them. Be the hero of their game night. They will thank you. See you in the next video.